Hey guys, this is James Klingerman. Today we're going to work on 7 of the most important tools for a kickboxing class. And here to help me today, we've got Justin, the body snatcher Allen, and Jerry Allen. And these guys are going to help demonstrate a lot of the techniques we're going to be working on. Okay, first off we're going to talk about the stance very briefly, okay? Now you'll notice Justin's head is pretty much center line over his body. Both hands are up. That's always most important. He's always guarding his chin. His chin's partially down, his shoulders partially up. This way I can't come in and land flush on the chin, okay? His weight distributed about evenly between his legs. So if you want to turn, we can see here, his feet aren't crossed over. He's got about a shoulder width between them. This is a very good stance. He's very mobile. He's ready to move. He's ready to strike. First off, the jab. The jab is probably the most important punch in any striking, whether it be Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, it doesn't matter, okay? The jab is going to come from the lead hand, all right? So Justin is right-handed, therefore his power hand is behind him, okay? His jab is going to be his left hand. Now what you'll notice here is he's going to take a small step with his left leg. Okay, go ahead. Takes a small step and he throws his hand out. His elbow is going to stay real tight, and what you're noticing is his hand begins to turn over slightly. Okay, the jab comes out and it goes back on the exact same line. Okay, so it's real important that as he goes back, he doesn't let his hand fall. Okay, so you want to throw one out real quick? There we go. Okay, Justin's going to take a step, the hand comes out, twists over, and comes back on that same line. Okay. Your basic cross is going to be from the power hand, from the backhand. This is one of the most powerful strikes that we can throw. All right. So what you're going to notice here is Justin's going to throw that cross hand out. As it comes out, if you look at his leg here, he's turning that foot over. Okay, just like you were pushing a car. This is where the power comes from, is pushing off that foot, turning that hip in, and then the same thing. He's twisting the hand over, and you'll notice here, you cannot see his chin, okay? It's always very important for this shoulder to come up and guard his chin, okay? It's just like a jab, it's going to go back on the same line that it came out, okay? So he's never going to drop that hand and let it fall. It comes out and right back in, okay? You want to throw one for us? Very good. Third punch right now is the hook. Right now we're going to throw a hook from the left arm. Okay? What you'll notice is Justin's hip starts to move, the hand comes out, and he's going to turn it over. And he's going to keep his fist vertical. Okay? So nice and easy, bang, it goes out. Pay attention to this lead leg here. Okay? See how he turns his foot? Again, just like the cross, that foot is coming out, it's pivoting over to create power. Same thing, from the foot to the hip. Nice front hook. Fourth punch today is the uppercut. Now, what you'll find is this is very commonly taught wrong, or at least practiced wrong, okay? The uppercut, most of the power is going to come from the legs, okay? So what you'll notice is as Justin goes to throw his uppercut, he squats, he bends the legs, loading the punch, all right? Now the punch is going to come from that rear hand and rock it up using the legs, okay? Go ahead. Boom, right here. Now, throwing a punch with all arm and no hip, that's not an uppercut, okay? That's not even a correct punch. We're going to keep everything nice and tight, just like we do all the rest of our punches. He dips the hips, he drives up, boom. And what you'll also notice on all these punches, Justin's other hand is always up. If he throws a right, his left hand is up. If he throws a left, his right hand is up. Always protecting the face. Moving on to the legs, okay? Kicks are a very, very, very important part of kickboxing, all right? Makes sense, right? So the first and probably the most important kick we're going to do is a rear leg roundhouse. Now, Justin's going to set this up by first taking a step with his lead leg. He's going to cut that angle slightly. Now, as he brings his rear leg up, the leg comes up and rockets out. What you'll notice is if you watch his lead foot here, there's a slight pivot, okay? So really focus on his foot as he goes to kick. Go ahead. Boom. Big pivot here, okay? That foot, it's very important that he pivots on the ball, okay? okay? Now, also, with these kicks, we're not hitting with the foot, okay? The foot contains some of the smallest bones in the body, so we want to hit with something a little bigger. Just think of the shin like a baseball bat. We're going to actually make contact with the sweet spot there. So when Justin kicks me, whether it be the leg, whether it be the ribs, whether it be the head, he's going to hit me with that shin, which is much like hitting somebody with a baseball bat. Okay, another common kick is a lead leg roundhouse, all right? Basically, guys, the concept here is the exact same, but we're throwing the kick with that front leg, okay? Now, commonly, when Justin kicks with his lead leg, he's going to be kicking the inner thigh of my lead leg. So we're going to have to set this up. He's going to start off by taking a slight step with his rear leg at an angle. That's the loading phase of this kick, okay? So as he steps, he goes ahead and throws the kick, boom, pivoting. And now watch him reset, okay? One more time. Go ahead. He steps, kicks, 1, 2. He resets back into his original stance. Okay, now we're going to work on more of a defensive tactic, the slip. Commonly used to not get hit, but it's also a great tool in setting up counters and combinations. All right, so let's watch this. Slipping the jab. What's going to happen is as I throw my jab out, you're going to see Justin's hand come up, and he's going to move slightly to my outside. So when I throw the jab, he moves his head. Now I didn't move and not try to hit him. My jab came out straight toward his face, and he just barely moves his head off center. Okay, so his hand comes up. Slight dip of the knees, a slight cut of the angle. Here. Same concept applies when slipping the cross. Okay? I throw the cross, hands up, he slips. Okay? He's moving just off center, just enough to make me miss. Once again, guys, James Klingerman, and there are your 7 most important tools to add to any kickboxing arsenal. Again, I'd like to thank my friends Jerry Allen and Justin, the body snatcher Allen. Couldn't have done it without these guys.